The parish priest of austerity climbed up in the high church steeple to be nearer God, so that he might hand his word down to his people. When the sun was high, when the sun was low, the good man sat unheeding sublunary things. From transcendency was he forever reading. And in sermon script he daily wrote what he thought was sent from heaven, and tossed this down on his people's heads 2 times one day in 7. In his age, God said, "Come down and die." And he cried from out the steeple, "Where art thou, Lord?" And the Lord replied, "Down here among my people." That's different from what Jesus taught. Jesus loved his people. Unto the end, he lived his life with his people. He felt the things they felt. He heard, smelled, tasted the things that they tasted. He didn't need he didn't want, even though he's giving us one, a palace in the skies, to be above others. Jesus is the one who is relatable. He relates to people of all walks of life. When I was reading this passage, and I know we've read parts of this already this morning, and I thought, well, is this a passage that we read more often than any other scripture in the Bible? Is there any other scripture that we make sure we read it exactly twice a year? And I could, wonder what else is there to say? What else could we say? And then we sang the song, "Sing Them Over Again to Me." Wonderful words of life. They have beauty that we don't see just reading it once. And so I'm going to read them from John 13, verses 1 to 17. Of Jesus, the only account that we actually have of Jesus washing his disciples' feet. Did Jesus just do this for show? I'd like for us to think about these questions when we're reading this. Also, what would you have done if you were Peter? And I know we learned a lot of good this morning already. But what would I have done? Would I have been any different here? I sort of doubt it. If my king, the one I've been following and I'm convinced he's the king, would get up and would go around behind me. I'm reclining here by the table, and my feet are out there, and he would go around and start washing, or make it look as if he's going to wash my feet. He's my king. He doesn't need to do that. He's not the one. We get slaves to do that. So let's read it. John 13, verses 1 to 17. Now before the feast of the Passover, when Jesus knew that his hour was come, that he should depart out of this world unto the Father, having loved his own which were in the world, he loved them to the very end. And supper being ended, the devil having now put into the heart of Judas Iscariot, Simon's son, to betray him, Jesus, knowing that the Father had given all things into his hands, and that he was come from God and went to God. He riseth from supper, and laid aside his garments, and took a towel, and girded himself. After that he poureth water into a basin, and began to wash the disciples' feet, and to wipe them with the towel wherewith he was girded. Then cometh he to Simon Peter, and Peter saith unto him, Lord, dost thou wash my feet? Jesus answered and said unto him, What I do thou knowest not now, but thou shalt know hereafter. Peter saith unto him, Thou shalt never wash my feet. Jesus answered him, If I wash thee not, thou hast no part with me. Simon Peter saith unto him, Lord, not my feet only, but also my hands and my head. Jesus saith to him, He that is washed needeth not, save to wash his feet, but is clean every whit, and ye are clean, but not all. For he knew who should betray him. Therefore said he, Ye are not all clean. So after he had washed their feet, and had taken his garments, and was set down again, he said unto them, Know ye what I have done to you? Ye call me Master and Lord, and ye say well, for so I am. If I then, your Lord and Master, have washed your feet, ye also ought to wash one another's feet. For I have given you an example, that ye should do as I have done to you. Verily, verily, I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord, neither he that is sent greater than he that sent him. If ye know these things, happy are ye, if ye do them. Peter said, No, don't wash my feet. Jesus said, I know it's not necessary. They would have washed their feet when they got in. They would have had their feet washed. It's not the point. It's not the dirt on your feet that I'm worried about, Peter. I'm worried about your heart, and I'm worried that you belong to me, and I am showing it. And I'm showing that I love you, and I'm showing you that I'm going to die for you. I'm giving my very life. Not only am I willing to be your slave in this moment, but I'm willing to die for you. Let's think about that as we share together.